King Jesus, I know you'll hear me when I pray. But well, King Jesus, I know you'll hear me when I pray. Lord, I'm down and in trouble. Lord, send an angel by my way.
Alrighty. So if we can do this time. Now let's take the needles out. Alright. Give me this bent one. I'm going to put it in over here out of my way. Alright. Now then, we have these right here. And they are going to be sewed right down here on these sides. Let's see if we can't trim these down a little bit. Yeah, they're going to be trimmed too, down this way. Okay, there's those two. Got that one all messed up. Alright. Now then. Now then. Let's see if we can't. This one here will line up here. This one will line up here. This one will line up here. Yep. We're doing good. Now, we need these blocks put in here, which is going to have to be cut down because it's too big. Boy, I should have made a couple of these before I even started. on it. I'm telling you, I should have. But that's okay. We can make this work. I would say I need 4.5. We need 4.5 by 4.5. But I tell you, 4.5 by 4.5. Okay. Is this a 4.5 over here? No. You get this one. I can see the wording a whole lot easier, I think. There it is. Alright, there's 4.5. There's 4.5. There's those. These right here lined up. Well, I screwed up on this one, didn't I? I surely did. Alright. I sure did. I screwed up on them. Alright, I'm going to go sew these right here together. I don't know why the voice keeps on going off on this thing, but it does. Alright, so we have these sewed together. Now we're working on the corners. And that's these two parts right here. So I need to make them, it's 4.5 by 8. So, the way I've been doing those is I'm going like this. I'm putting my 5 right here crossed, chopping it down. Okay. Now then, I'm coming up here and I'm trying to find, I put my 8 right across right here. Then my 4.5 right here. So I got my 8 right here. Okay. So that's what I'm trying to do. Put my 8 straight across this way. Then we'll cut this off. Okay. Now then, I'm going to try to go up this way. Let's see, by my 4.5 here. There's my 4, and there's my half, and there's my 8. Okay. So now, there's that. So there's one of them. And it will go over here on this side. So here we go again. Put my 5 over here. Okay. Then I take and I put, I forgot what I was doing. Alright, 8 right here. 8 right here. It's 8 right here. Give me something to cut right there. So there's that one. Now I'm going to turn it over. And, oh, I forgot how I'm doing it. So 4.5 right here. There's 4.5. And then, and my 8, where's my 8? My 8's not there. Dadgummit. If I wasn't trying so hard to help y'all, get y'all the right thing. Alright, here's 4.5. And 8. There we go. There we go. Now we got them all done. Maybe. Now this here's disappointing me because I don't know. I should have went by the directions, but I didn't. It'll be okay. I'm good at this. I'm good at messing up, and that's what I do. Now we're going to start sewing it in rows. We'll sew these two, then these two to this one, these to this, these to this. And then we're going to sew it all together. I'm going to go ahead and sew the whole block down. And then that way, I got this one block done. Now you can see the black one behind it and how far off and how bad I did. I mean, it's really bad. Now, I've already started sewing these right here. And started working on that that block. So, I'm going to continue to work on that block. And I'm going to get some more blocks done. But I think that turned out pretty. So, it can be done on equal measurements. It don't have to have 7/8 and 1/4 and all this other stuff. Can you see? That's all on the like 2s and whatever I had there. But on, you know, they're all, say, even numbers and half numbers. So it's good. It can be done. And that's the way I like to do my blocks, because it's easier to remember in your mind than it's got to be, oh no, that's 7/8. I don't care for that. I like even numbers. But I'm going to get busy on that. The first one was a look at block. The second one was getting down to business. Now, the third one that we're going to do, we have really got it down. And I don't feel as bad as I did, because I've got it down to a science. Our first block that we did. Okay. Then here is, well, this is the first sewed one. But that was the first cut out. This one right here is the one I really practice on. Okay, so now then, let's get busy, and I'm gonna show you what I did and how and everything. All right, I cut me out 2 blocks of the purple that is 4.5 by 4.5. I put them a white one on top of it, draw my line, sewed on both of them. Then I sewed them together to make my pinwheel. Okay. Then the next thing, I cut out all the rest of my stuff that I needed. Like these right here are 4.5-inch squares. Okay. And this one right here is 4.5 by 8. I sewed them on both sides. And when you do that, you can get little blocks like this, which will come in handy. And I have the other side, you have to have some of these, 4 of these right here, there they are, 4 of these and 4 of these. And this right here, you just take and draw your line and sew it, and this right here make another block too. So we have more blocks, little blocks there. Now these right here, you cut 4.5, 4.5, you 2 different colors, sew them together, and they come out like this. Okay. Then you need 4.5 by the same measurements, 4.5 by 8, 4.5 by 8, 4.5 by 8, 4.5 by 8. Okay. Then you sew your line down this way. And if you sew it twice, you will come up with another block too. Alright. Now on this one right here, you need 2 going the same way, going down, and then 2 going down this way. 1 going to the left and 1 going to the right. And you could do the same identical thing to these. It'll make another block. And all you have to do with these, of course, you all probably already know, is cut them down the middle. And then, oh, come on now. Then you have your other block. And I forgot to turn my iron on. So, now then, get that string off of there. Okay, so, now then, let's go through, and we're going to start. I'm going to put you over there and all. But first, I have all these right here ready to go. So, I'll stack all this over here to the side that I've already done. I ain't closing it. Alright, I'm going to take this one back to the sewing machine, because I ain't done with it. So now all these right here ready to sew. These are ready to sew. I like pinning together. So all I have to do is just throw it through the sewing machine. So let's do that. Make sure they're pretty sides together. I got this down to a science. I knew I could if I just got in there and did it. I think that blue block, that light blue block, I think it turned out beautiful. That needs to be ironed. And now we have this one right here. It needs to be cut down. What do I do there, I guess? Well, that didn't work out too well. I like the way this is going. Here, let's do this. Yeah, let's leave it down. And there we go. One, it's always one hair. So there's that one. I have a lot of these purple and but that'll look pretty good. See here, and our block turned out just fine. Well, at least I thought it did. I should have opened it. It's alright. Don't tell nobody. There we go. Now I can... I should have opened it, but I didn't. It's okay. We still have it right down. See? Except for that one string that likes to bother me. That one's ready to go. Alright, so I need to put my pins in these. The middle one. We want to put it down here at the bottom so we can sew twice on this one. This one I'm just going to fold over. Okay, I think I got it all. You got to remember to open this up whenever I do these, so that they'll be easier to manage. Alrighty, I'm going to fix you up to be at the sewing machine. Alrighty, let's get started and let's sew these down. I don't like the way this floor is. Alright, now the first thing I do is I go down my corner, down where my line is. Now when I get here, I just take it, lift it up, put my foot back down. I line this line up with my pressure foot right here on the side here, right here in the corner. Then that way, when I go to cut it down, I'll have two pieces. Oh, I hate it when I do that. Get that corner block stuck there. And I forgot to turn my iron on. I forget to turn it off and I forget to turn it on. I got this going on right, don't I? Yep, I do that a lot. It'll be alright though. It'll all work out in the end. Alright, now this one right here, I'm going to want to open it and finger press it down. Because this right here is the next one on the agenda kind. So let's get this lined up. Let's go down it. I'm going to get rid of that pin because it's on the wrong side. Alright, now let's see. We need to go through, we need to find these other ones, like this one right here. Nope, that one ain't it. That one's it. And we're going to want to open this one up. Because we don't want to make the same mistake that we made. Now we want to go down it. Find our next one. Open it up. little bit more. There we go. Shouldn't have done that. Can't hardly cut it. Alright, now then. There is that block. Yes. We have it. Okay. Now let's see. We got this one right here to go. I think we only got one more after this one. But so far it's turning out pretty good. Pretty good. Say I'm happy with them. See how that one turned out. Pretty good with that one. Flying geese is not that hard to make. Got my block folded. We don't want that. Alright, we are got them done. Alright, now what we're going to do is we're going to go over here to the cutting mat, cut them all down, and flip my iron on. And I think we're going to have to start with another tutorial.